The week is starting off right. Monday night, and 2K Sports presents the NBA. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. And we'll be checking. On paper, this game looks one-sided, GA, but you never know in the NBA, do you? As they say, anything can happen.
Yeah, that means just so much talent in the league. If one or two guys get hot, this could end up being an upset. The difference between good teams and bad is razor thin.
Now, a look at Dallas' starting lineup. We've got Knipple, Edey out there with Mobley. Then it's Lou Dort, and it's Connect in at the two-guard spot. Pass to Knipple. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 2 points. That one goes.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, I spoke with the head coach for the Nuggets. I asked about what he was planning to do about the athletic and energetic Evan Mobley. Coach said, my guys have studied the reports, we've reviewed the film, we are as prepared for him as we can be. Now, if our whole team could also grow another 3 inches, then we'd really be in good shape. Coach had jokes, but he also has a plan. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. And the first one drops. So, Clark, when you think about the league's natural scores, Norman Powell has to be on that list.
For sure, and I think he's underrated, but everybody can't get top billing on the marquee. I mean, there are going to be guys that do great work that don't tend to get the attention that other guys do. But you look at his production, especially when his minutes go up, I mean, he can put it in the basket. He's a hard guy to deal with. He gets it in transition, mid-range game, shooting threes, and if you're not careful, he'll posterize you too.
Pass to Edey. Knipple with it. He's against Jokic. Offensive rebound. Edey gets the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
LeVert the pass to Powell. That shot off. Nice defense from Dort. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Knipple wide open, and he fires. A three-pointer, no good. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. LeVert kicks to Martin. And another miss by Denver. And the Mavericks with possession. They trail by 1. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
And, you know, the guys on the bench have great confidence in themselves. And when their name was called, they were ready to compete and contribute. I think adrenaline was a factor there. He wanted to hit that answer 3 so badly.
Edey gets the bucket.
And I like that Mobley keeps his options open. He knows by making that pass, it could lead to something better.
Pass to Jokic. Inside. It's stolen by Dort. Jokic against Edey. Now Knipple. Edey with a screen on Jerome. Knipple does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just 1 so far. Jerome deciding where to go with it. Jokic against Edey. Now, here's Jokic. He started closer.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Loads it up there for Mobley. Driving in. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for 1 more at the line.
Not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throw of the night.
Edey. 1 shot.
Free throw good. Edie. So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
It's that time of the game, Nuggets fans. Here comes your Nuggets dance.
Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for Jokic.
And something has really clicked for him at the free throw line. In the past 5 games, his percentage at the line is much better than it had been prior. Sometimes that's how it works. A switch flips, and all of a sudden, you're locked in.
Here's Jerome. No scoring in this one. Martin finds Powell. Trying to get something going, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Now, it's still early in the season, Greg, but we're getting an idea about which direction teams are headed in.
So true, but so much can change between now and the end of the schedule. So the most important thing at this stage, building momentum heading towards midseason.
The free throw drops for Powell.
You know, one of the most underrated scorers in the game, in my opinion, is Norm Powell. He's especially lethal and dangerous from the arc, and a real asset for this team.
Dallas making a switch here. Fears is checked in. He's off on the second. And this summer, Carmelo Anthony inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame. The former 3rd overall pick by Denver back in 2003.
And he played 7.5 seasons with the Nuggets, his longest stretch with any team, representing them 4 times in the All-Star game.
Jokic sets the screen for LeVert. And Jokic gets it to go. The assist by LeVert.
Very nice read that time from LeVert. He's a guy who racks up the assist. Very good feel on offense.
Outside, Dort. Pass to connect. Trains it from beyond the arc.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
The Nuggets trail by 7. Here's LeVert. Back to Jerome. Powell for 3. Offensive rebound. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Such a threat to score. Jokic taking advantage of the defense, being a little overzealous that time.
Denver shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. Well, Clark, we've all heard the stats on Nikola Jokic, but it doesn't tell the entire story, does it?
No, it doesn't tell the whole story, but it tells you a series of stories. I mean, Jokic is like the encyclopedia of basketball, Kevin. I mean, I just love watching him play. I mean, this guy does it his own way at his own pace, and his skill level is off the charts. His shot making is remarkable. His unorthodox way of doing what he does is a treat for all spectators of the game.
And here's Jerome. He'll bring it up for Denver. 7-point differential. Pass to Powell. Mobley against Jokic.
I'll tell you what, with Jokic, you've got to foul him harder than that. This big fella takes pride in finishing through the defense.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Dallas.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And I also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
Free throw, good. Jokic. Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
Well, some of the big men in the league didn't mind drifting out and letting it fly from deep. Here are the best three-point shooters, centers, and power forwards. Fourth, Jokic.
But, you know, there was a time in the league when you wouldn't see a group of big guys like this, but the game has evolved. Versatility now is why we see so many bigs that can just flat out shoot it from anywhere.
And these guys are really incredible. I mean, on one trip, they give you points in the paint. On the next trip, they give you points behind the arc. Boy, talk about range and versatility in spades. You got it.
So he picks up just one from the line that time. And Connect gets it to go.
That's just the athleticism of Connect kicking in there.
Outside, Martin. Jerome with it. Hasn't made one yet. Powell down low. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. The Nuggets with another miss. Dallas leading by 7. To the inside. Knueppel. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And that one's good, Jokic.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Pass to Connect. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Caleb Martin. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Ty Jerome. Now, here's George. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
And he was relentless in that one. I mean, he wanted to be the first to every rebound and almost was.
In the corner, Powell with it. Now Sexton. 23 points for him the last game against Phoenix. 6 on the shot clock. 3-pointer. The Mavericks pull it in. This the first chance to take a look at the Nuggets this season. Pass to Connect. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Let's take a look at Dallas, right there in 5th position, middle of the pack in the conference. And of course, there's the Nuggets, 2 games back.
And I think for Denver, they haven't looked anything like the team we thought they'd be this year. Still such a long way to go. They could be in line for a long, tumultuous season.
Yeah, that's the sense you get, isn't it? I mean, the important thing is that they don't panic here. Stick to the basics and work out of this slump without trying to do too much at one time.
The shot by Payton, no good. Mavericks leading by 7. Here's Collier. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Clippers. Holmes finds Connect. Here's Collier. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Pass to Marshall. 3-pointer on the way. Knueppel with the rebound. It was the Nuggets, their last game, a loss to the Suns. Connect. No good. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Adams' shot is good.
And nothing seems to phase Adam, even when you get physical with him.
Here's Holmes. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. And the Mavericks lead by 7.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Sexton, and there's another one for the Nuggets.
You know, not bashful about positioning himself inside. Sexton knows he has what it takes to score from there.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. for Nikola Jokic. The Mavericks also with a sub. Jarris Walker, he's checked in for Dort. And it's the Mavericks with the ball, leading by 5. The 11-footer, Sexton grabs the board.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Pass to Collier. Launches a 3, and he's still waiting to make his first shot for the night. Now 0 of 4. Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
To the middle, and the dunk by Walker.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those pucks over here.
The Nuggets trailed by 5. Pass to Hayes. 1:27 left in the first quarter of the game. Adams cans the 12-footer.
One of his specialties on display there, a nifty lead pass.
Here's Knipple. Dallas moving it around. Plays it up and banks it in. Knipple's got 6 points.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
The shot's good from Hayes.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
Mavericks leading by 3. Outside, Walker. Pass to Collier. Holmes with a screen on Sexton. From about 19 feet, Holmes can't get it to go in. But Nuggets shooting 45% for the field early. Payton outside. Outside, Sexton. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Right side to Walker. And the dunk by Walker.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And here's Hayes. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
It goes on Knipple. The Nuggets had put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
That free throw good from Hayes. Both shots good from the stripe. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Mavericks lead by 3. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And guys, what's your take on the Mavericks so far?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
We got Najee Marshall. Powell is out there with Sexton. And then there's Steven Adams, and it's Payton in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
And that's all you can do on defense. Sexton just remarkable at maintaining control on those difficult physical finishes.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, despite that possession, something that I've liked is they've been under control while getting out in this lead. They've kept those turnovers down.
The Nuggets trail by 4. Defenders going at Colin Sexton should be mindful of his prowess in the paint, Greg. He's pretty tricky.
That's right, Kevin. We tend to think of guards like Sexton as perimeter best, but Collins a real plus when he's in close. Let him slip by you, and it's a deuce.
And here are the Nuggets now. To the paint. Here's Payton. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Payton's got his first bucket of the night.
Leading him right to the basket with a tremendous pass. Really good execution there.
Holmes setting the pick for Walker. He takes it in, and it goes down 2 points. Walker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
For his size, Walker had great burst off the bounce.
Now, here's Sexton. Defense right on him. Down low. Here's Adams in the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Creating a high percentage look with a good decision on that pass.
Holmes finds Walker. Here's Collier. Back to Walker. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Denver with the rebound. Inside, here's Powell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travels that didn't happen.
That one drops. He ties it up.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Mobley against Adams. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And the ever-growing confidence of Mobley inside, he knows these are shots he can make consistently.
Adams dishes to Sexton. And he banks in the layup. Sexton's got the game tied up here for the Nuggets.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
Loads it up there for Mobley. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And went up and pulled it down. Mobley soaring.
Dort against Powell. Adams outside. To the middle. Here's Mobley. Pass to Topic. Mobley is screened. And the 3 off target. And Adams has got the ball here for the Nuggets. Trailing by 2. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
I mean, they went into that one with the thought that they may have a chance. No.
It wasn't pretty. That's definitely the case. I mean, I know they'd like to scrub that game from their memories and actually erase it from the hard drive.
And you love a big man who can finesse his way to the line. Great up fake there by Mobley.
For Dallas, they have made 2 of the previous 3 free throws in today's game.
2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And to me, Evan Mobley seems like a fast learner. He adapted to the league play pretty seamlessly and is always looking for little ways to improve.
Denver making a switch here. Jokic is checked in. The Mavericks also with a sub. Fears is checked in. And both free throws good for Mobley.
And when you talk about Evan Mobley, you start with his defense. One of the best in the NBA at using that frame, reading the game, and making an impact on that end.
The shot by Powell, no good. Dallas leading by 4. And the dunk by Walker.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. It sure does look good.
And a lethal slasher. Sexton does a great job of finding angles to the basket. Has that great burst to get to the rim.
Fears with it. He had 16 points in the win against the Clippers. And here we go. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Knepel.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
That's good from Payton.
Hey guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Denver making a switch here. Martin's checked in. Zach Edey, he's checked in for the Mavericks. So he gets them both. Mavericks have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Here's Mobley, and the layup's good off the glass. Mobley's got 8 here in the quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Now, here's Sexton, guarded closer. Pass to Jokic. Over Edey. No good off the front iron. Mavericks leading by 4. Here's Fears. Defended by Sexton. He lobs it up. Jokic with the steal. To the paint. Here's Martin. He can't hit that side. Good D by Mobley. To the inside. And Mobley throws it down.
Yeah, this is one of those nights where you get to see everything in Mobley's bag.
Denver shooting very well. 56% from the floor here in the second quarter. Martin with the screen for Payton. From the arc. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Edey's got 6 rebounds in the game. And it's Jordan off the drive. And again, the turnover by the Mavericks. The league's long-distance bombers are setting their sights on the three-point contest this season. Here are some of the early favorites to make up the field.
And I love the way the voting is shaping up, Kevin. We'll have an excellent contest if these are the shooters who are firing away on All-Star Weekend.
You look at Knepel. He's got a place in the three-point contest within his reach. I hope he makes it because I know how much this would mean to him to be a part of the event.
I mean, that's a good call, Kevin. He's the type of player that can really deliver on a stage like that. He'll be very dangerous if he ultimately gets in.
And as the votes keep pouring in, we'll keep you updated on any changes to that list. It looks like we're going to have quite a group.
Man, you talk about the ultimate marksman's list here, Kevin. Maybe this will be the year somebody gets that perfect score.
Edey finds Dort. Here's Knepel. Good on the three-point shot. Knepel's got 9.
Well, Dort makes the smart play there. He spots a wide-open shooter and just gets him the ball.
Powell, the pass to Jokic. And here's LeVert. Jokic inside. He's defended by Edey.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
A nice shot by LeVert.
Like the way LeVert controls himself, always under control, knows what he's looking for, takes his time, particularly when he's close to the basket.
Here's Connect. LeVert defending. Basket counts. And it's 7 points for Dalton Connect.
Get the ball in close. Get your points that way. That's doing good business.
Lavertis, screen on Mobley. Martin the pass to Jerome. It's tipped, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mobley. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Nuggets. On Wednesday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Indiana Pacers. Then on Friday, they'll go up against Cade Cunningham and the Atlanta Hawks.
And you know, for that matchup with Charlotte, even though they should get the win, I would expect it to be a bit of a battle. Just because they are favored doesn't mean it's an automatic W.
Marshall, he's checked in for the Nuggets.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Mobley gets it to go from beyond the arc. Mobley's got 15.
And Mobley is a work in progress from there. Draining the triple should certainly help his confidence.
Martin the pass to Jokic. Ooh, the touch from Jokic. Dallas leading by 4. And talking to Con Knippel, Greg, he has a burning passion to be great. You can just tell him.
Yeah, he gets up before everyone else and goes to work. Some people have called him an old soul, just very mature and disciplined.
Martin with the screen for Marshall. Pass to Martin. Jokic inside. Edie on him. Dallas has gotten out from three-point land in the second quarter, going 4 of 5 from downtown. Throws it up high. It's stolen by Martin. And here is Marshall, covered by Mobley. Good. Marshall's got his first 2 points.
And that's how you do it, guys. Ball pressure and then get some runouts.
Pass to Mobley. Over Martin. And there's Mobley, and that's good on the assist by Knippel. Knippel's got 6 assists here tonight. Now, here's Marshall. Lavertis, screen on George. Back to Marshall. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Jokic sets the screen for Jerome. Shoots over Knippel. That's short off the rim.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
It's stolen by Martin. And now the Nuggets break.
LeVert's athleticism on full display as he makes great effort in the fast break.
Mavericks leading by 5. Pass to Edie to the right side. Here's Knippel. Connects from three-point range. Knippel's got 6 points in the quarter.
Over the course of the game, he's been very accurate, doing some great stuff.
Here's LeVert. Inside. Here's Jokic. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. LeVert's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Knippel. Guarded by Jerome. No problems knocking that one down. Dort's got the lead up to 9 now for the Mavs.
And the three-point shot wasn't always there for Dort, but he's put in a ton of work on it, and it shows.
LeVert with a wide-open look. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Yeah, after a nothing first quarter, he's bounced back nicely.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Knippel. Guarded by Jerome. To the paint. Mobley inside. It's good on the putback. And the Mavericks lead by 8.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
And so we wrap up the first half. Mavericks ahead, leading by 8. And we'll be back right after this.
Greetings, everyone. Let's first take a look at the players of the week in both conferences. For the Eastern Conference, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
After a while, some guys get comfortable. Now Giannis, he continues to work hard, adding layers to his game.
Yeah, with his success, it fueled his will to win, Shaq, rather than diminishing it.
And looking back on the first half of our game, it hasn't gone according to plan for the Nuggets.
Where's the intensity at the defensive end? They need to get a hand up and contest more shots.
Coach needs to encourage them to be better moving forward, just like I do with you guys.
I'd better put my feet up. It's getting deep in here. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. Evan Mobley has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Mavericks leading by 8. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. Lou Dort out there with Evan Mobley. Then it's Knipple. Then it's Dalton Connect. And it's Edey in at the 5 spot. Knipple with the bucket.
Unstoppable. He has got it on automatic out there.
And you know, the defensive effort is not bad. They're doing the best they can, but he's been simply too much for him.
Powell for 3. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Sets a great screen, and then Mobley gets perfect position there on the roll.
Here's Jokic. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Connect. And here is Dort. Edey with a screen for Knipple. Shoots over Jerome. And another basket for Dallas.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Powell outside. Now here's Jokic. Pass to Jerome. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists tonight.
A top passer at his position, Jokic is consistent at moving the ball.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And a moment here to look at the numbers for Mobley. Putting up 26 points per, 11 rebounds, and 3 assists. It's hard to wrap your head around numbers like these, but that is just what he delivers night in and night out.
You know, it's so easy for us to take him for granted, to get spoiled with what he does. I think we've got to be more appreciative of the kind of impact this man has in every game he plays.
Jokic kicks to Powell. No one near as Jerome lets it go. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish. Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
The Mavericks shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
Well, Connect started his NBA journey at a community college, grew 3 inches while he was there, eventually transferred to a major program and turned himself into a first-round pick.
Martin finds Jokic, releases from 15. Mavericks with the rebound. Connects, got rebound number 5 here tonight.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
It's LeVert with the drive. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
You know, guys with good size and length for his position, LeVert can convert tough baskets.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And I know he's got to be upset at himself for shooting so poorly at the line. So I would think he'll be doing everything he can to bring those numbers up.
Clock at 6. Mobley, a screen on Jerome. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
At almost 7 feet tall, once Mobley has ideal positioning inside, he forces the defender to have to foul.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here.
And on the season, he's just a shade under 80 from the line. I'll bet he'd like to get that up over that mark.
And it's clear that's a change for the better from what he was able to do at the free throw line a year ago, guys.
Free throw good, Mobley. One is no good. And for the NBA, anytime there's a blip in the ratings, Clark, you've got those who will begin to criticize the state of the game. Do you find any credence there?
I think in many cases it's a bit of an overreach, an attempt to try to define something simply that's more complex, to have a simple answer for a complex situation. I do think the league is very much on the right track in continuing to listen to criticisms and then evaluate them on their merit.
Dallas moving the ball around. Dallas again missing. The Nuggets trailed by 11. Here's Powell. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Powell's got 10 points.
And for his stature, Norman Powell's very capable of finishing inside with authority.
To the middle. Here's Edie. And the dunk by Edie.
A strong effort that time, producing the best look possible.
And so LeVert will bring it up for Denver. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey, guys. So what's the difference between the diehard fans and the casuals? Well, Kevin Durant said some fans get programmed to just think about free agency and drama, and they only care about the finals and players' legacies. But he's hoping the fans lock in on the game itself, not just the storylines. Kevin?
You know, that's a good point. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. It's LeVert on the wing. Back to Martin. Pass to Powell. Now Jokic. He's defended by Edie. Jokic passes to Jerome. It's sent back by Edie. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Mavericks leading by 11. Now connect. 10 points for him. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Karis LeVert.
A young man who knows how to use his strength. Connect doesn't let the foul stop him.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Mavericks?
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
And the thing I've seen that I've really been impressed by is they've gotten everybody involved, unselfishly making that extra pass, getting that ball to the right guy at the right time for the good shot.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And now we go to our rookie leaderboard to get a check on the players at the top of the freshman class in assists over the last 10 games. And you look at Collier, top 5 in the NBA, and his teammates love him. And, of course, Con Knipple doing just as much.
And they're demonstrating the breadth of their offensive talent as far as creating. A great sign for both of them in their NBA development.
You know, sharing the ball is one of the toughest things to learn, but they graduated top of their class on that.
He's 0 of 1 from the line, missing on his first trip.
Line for Denver. Karis LeVert. 2 shots.
And the free throw drops for LeVert. LeVert hits both of them. Dallas leading by 10. Down low, Jokic with the steal. It's LeVert with the drive. Powell, that's good.
Tremendous work inside by Powell, refusing to be dismayed by the contact.
Pass to Connect. Trains the three-pointer. Connects, got 14 points.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give him.
Martin against Mobley. Right at the free throw line, and it's Martin missing. For Dallas, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. And the call up against Jokic. That is his first foul of the game. Collier, he's checked in for the Mavericks.
Number 10, Isaiah Collier.
Outside, Dort. Offline with his three. The Nuggets trailed by 11. It's Martin on the wing. Off target from three-point range. Dallas has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Here's Collier, guarded by Jerome. And that one is good. 16 points for Dalton Connect.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
LeVert against Dort. Outside, Martin. And another miss by Denver.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Here's Jerome. No good from outside. Dallas leading by 13. Pass to Collier. Back to Connect. Takes a three. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
That's now his second three-pointer of the half and his third of the night.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Big group substitution here for Denver. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Caleb Martin. Gary Payton comes in for Powell. Najee Marshall, he's checked in for Karis LeVert. And it's Colin Sexton in for Ty Jerome. And Dallas also making a switch. Jarris Walker, he's checked in for Edey. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And they're in the top 10 in field goal percentage. They know when to push the action and when to pull it back.
And going back to their assist ranking, there's a terrific flow to their offense. You've mentioned it, Greg, often good ball movement, good player movement. It's basketball as it was meant to be played. No good on the free throw. And he can't make the second free throw either, missing both. Here's Dallas. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Pass to connect. No good on the triple. The Nuggets trailed by 16. Got a piece of it. Here's Collier. Banked in off the glass.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. Mobley with the block.
And whenever Mobley is out there on D, you have to be aware of where he is.
Connect. No good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
To the inside. Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the Mavs.
Loads it up there for Mobley. Now, here's Sexton. Defense is right there. Marshall can't hit.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Pass to Collier. Releases from 15. Will not go down. That's number 3 on 12 tries from the floor. Marshall inside the three-point line. The rebound by Collier.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
4-on-3 break. Here's Connect. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Connects. Got 14 points here in the second half. So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Malawatch is checked in for the Nuggets. And then for Dallas. Holmes checked in. And it's Knipple in for George. 1:12 left in the third quarter of the game. The Nuggets with another miss. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for Dallas. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Out to the right wing. Collier. That's good. Collier's got 5 points so far.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And the foul called on Isaiah Collier. That'll be his second foul of the game. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Malawatch. McNeely's checked in for the Mavericks. Fears comes in for Collier. Bagley kicks to Sexton. Back to Bagley. Payton passes to Bagley. Denver passing it around. Sexton for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Walker's got 4 rebounds in this game.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
The Nuggets shooting well. They're at 45%. Outside, Sexton. Payton in the corner from downtown, and the last second attempt does not go in for it. And so it's Dallas, holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Norman Powell, Najee Marshall's out there with Adams. Then there's Colin Sexton, and it's Peyton in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets.
Taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And Clark, one idea that Commissioner Silver mentioned, shortening NBA games to 40 minutes as opposed to the current 48 minutes. What are your thoughts there?
You know, Kevin, I don't know if shortening the game would be an answer. I certainly would love to see the season shortened to take maybe 12 to 14 games off the regular season. I think would go a long way to enhancing the season-long quality of play.
Pass to Knipple. It's good from long range. Knipple's got 19 points.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Powell for 3. The Mavericks pull it in.
He had 1 3 in the first half, but hasn't had one since.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Outside, Walker for 3. The rebound by Peyton. The Nuggets trailed by 21. Pass to Sexton. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Unable to get that one.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Up top, Holmes. Shoots over Powell. That one off the back iron and out. For Denver, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Peyton outside. Adams right side. For 3, Marshall buries it from 3-point range.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
Pass to Knipple. Outside, Walker. Here's Holmes. Here's the 3. And the foul on Jarris Walker. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And the Nuggets making a change here. Jokic is checked in. Zach Edey, he's checked in for Dallas. The Nuggets trailed by 18. Powell feeling it out a bit to the paint. Here's Peyton. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Good to see Powell moving the ball like this. I mean, we know he can score, but choosing that time to set up a teammate, well done dime there.
Pass to Holmes. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. Here's Knipple. And the layup is good. Knipple's got 9 points here in the 2nd half.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
The shot by Powell, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Inside, Edey with the steal. Knipple with it. Peyton's there.
Denver foul. Najee Marshall. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Mavericks. Knipple. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Mavericks making a switch here. Fears is checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame, right? So maybe the little things in winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore.
It's good.
That is good offense, unselfish play.
For Denver, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
And how about the explosiveness of Sexton, a crafty floor general who is consistent in how hard he attacks the defense.
2 shots.
And he makes the first. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Mavericks leading by 21. Here's Fears. Pass to Knipple. Here's Edey. Some nice passing here by Dallas. 4 on the clock. Holmes setting the pick for Knipple. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And so it's Powell who brings up the ball for the Nuggets. And Jokic throws it down.
Well, you don't see bigs with Jokic's skill level very often. His athleticism, very average, but he still can throw it down if he has to.
Pass to Holmes. And here's Walker. Edey finds Walker from past the arc. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic just got rebound number 13 with that last one. The open look here for Sexton. A 3-pointer off the mark.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time some.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Looking to get back on track here. And the layup is good.
Oh, man, check out the handle. I didn't know he had that in his game.
Mavericks leading by 19. Fears with it. Here's Edey. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
I mean, he is just demoralizing his opponent right now on the backboard. They didn't want anything to do with him on that possession. Almost like they were just giving up on the play.
I love his ability to carry his team for long stretches in games. And we're right now in one of those stretches. He's been doing this for a couple of games in a row now, so he's rolling.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Martin's checked in for Marshall. Karis LeVert comes in for Peyton. And it's Ty Jerome in for Sexton. You know, GA, one great thing about the NBA, well, there are many things, but one great thing is that there's always new talent coming through the ranks.
Yeah, I mean, the future is bright. And Kevin, I really like this year's draft class. Man, we just continue to add exciting young talent to the mix.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Here's Edey. And Knipple now top of the key. And the shot no good, a bit short. Now, here's Jokic. And the shot goes in. Jokic has got 25 points.
He has certainly shot the ball well here, trying to lift his team up.
Here's Knipple. Dort wide open. From outside off the mark. The Nuggets trail by 20. Pass to Powell. The turnaround Jay. Here's Jokic. Makes it off the glass. He's got 27.
Savvy, size, length, strength, touch. Jokic a load down on the blocks.
Now Jerome. And here's LeVert. Here's Jokic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jokic has got 8 points in the quarter.
When Jokic is rolling like this, it's a beautiful thing to watch, and there's not a lot the defense can do. The Joker, as a matchup, is a nightmare.
Pass to Edey. Holds it up there for Mobley. Jerome with the steal. Powell with it. Dort covering. Bounce pass for Jerome. Martin the pass to Jerome. Beyond the arc. The Mavericks pull it in. Connects. Got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Over in the corner, Dort. Dallas, no good that time either.
Not the best shooting night for him, but luckily his teammates have picked him up.
Pass to Jokic. It's sent back by Edey. Now connect. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
And it doesn't take much for Connect to find his rhythm. And once he does, he is relentless in his attack.
Now here's LeVert. Pass to Powell. Jokic with the screen on Dort. The drive by Powell. Here's Jokic. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Jokic has got 31.
He's trying to carry them back into this game. He's absolutely feeling it this quarter.
Yep, that one goes in there. And now it's up to 25 points for Dalton Connect.
Not just a jump shooter. Connect is very capable of capitalizing inside.
Denver passing it around. Jokic sets the screen for Martin. Now Jerome. And it misses.
With no D around, you expect him to knock down that midi.
Edey outside. With the step back. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Since halftime, they've not been scoring inside as easily. The defense has been much better and quicker with help.
And just the way pilots use VR to train, now NBA officials can do the same.
Yeah, it's all about reps, right? Getting them with a headset in a lower stress setting helps prepare them to make the right call when the lights are brightest.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Pass to Jokic. Now Jerome. It's good.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Outside Mobley. Here's Connect. LeVert defending. Shot clock at 6. Edey. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Jokic kicks to Powell. There's the triple. The Mavericks pull it in. Mobley's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Edey a screen. And it's sent back by Jokic.
Excellent defensive positioning and anticipation from Jokic. Able to lock the rim down there. Good work.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Just 3 to shoot. Holmes passes to Collier. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Mavericks.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And you always hope to take charge of the season series by winning that first game. This will put them up 1-0. 3 games left still to play this year against Denver.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Evan Mobley.
Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
Now Edey. And the dunk by Edey.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for Allie LaForce and my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. And now we present the player of the game, Evan Mobley.